current mission objective is, how much time you have left, how the weather is doing, whether the get-up kid is good or bad, how to decipher what the math teacher from hell is saying, where the green pigs are, where the blue pigs are, where the black pigs are, what the hell a taboo noise is, what your effective level is, what your actual level is, what difficulty you're playing, what store owners like you, what time it is, what the airspeed of an unladen swallow is, whether you have turned off the game long enough to get XP, and why the hell you are playing a game that requires enough multitasking to make your nose bleed onto your touchscreen.
XIIIs, a member of Cross, an organization dedicated to ruling the world and working their way up by first ruling the neighborhood. And they're run by Lord El Palazzo. Hello, Palazzo! And they're joined by Hen, who's Prince of the Poochers from Mars, and she falls to Earth, and the Poochers come into play, and they're really adorable, but also evil. And Nabishin shows up and saves the day. Nabishin is Watanabe Shinichi, the director of the anime. He did some moves that third stuff too, which is why they dress the same way pretty much. And XIIIs and Hen have a dog that looks like a cat, and her name is Menchie, and she's their beloved pet and emergency food supply, because being a member of a cross doesn't pay too much money, so they'll eat her if it comes down to it. And speaking of not earning enough money, XIIIs and Hen's next door neighbors are these guys, who are poor nerds, and their names get mixed up in my head, but they're the nice guy, the perfect, the quiet one. And they get jobs for the city and meet up with a couple robots to form a Power Ranger style group to fight crime and evil and hand out parking tickets and blow shit up. They're led by this comic book guy who's an old rival of El Palazzo. Hail El Palazzo! But they fail and hide in El Palazzo. Hail El Palazzo! Take over the city, and XIIIs is missing and forgets her identity, but then she remembers and goes back to ruin the day for the bad guys. And there's this robot. He fights against Cross, and everything ends up the same way it started, with XIIIs repeatedly dying every episode and Haya repeatedly dying every episode. And despite being rationed as food, Menchie never dies, which is nice because she's cute and fluffy. And Pedro does die, and he fights to get back to his sexy wife, and everything ends up the same way, happily ever after, but only after getting the permission of Koshirito and the great will of the macrocosm.
Alright. Now to tell you guys about something really strange. This, I see some stuff going on. You could actually come up here and tell us if you like. What time is it? Yeah, we'll be okay. Just to let you guys know, we got this room till 6:15. Yep. So we're gonna keep trucking until they kick us out. Woohoo! Thank you NYAF for the long time slot. You guys are awesome.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. No, it's good. It's good. You see what's coming. This year, it was my job to spoil both Scooby-Doo and Katamari Damacy. And I have been watching so much anime, playing so many video games, and lighting up so much incense.
Fool yourself.
Yeah. That after I got past our normal run of sex jokes, the two kind of mixed together in my head. Before I go on, let me ask, what the hell is going on in this picture? This is a real Scooby-Doo screen capture, but for the life of me, I can't figure out what's happening. Scooby appears to have transformed into a giant ball of dog flesh. Freddy, Velma, and Shaggy appear to be looking on terrified, but not Daphne. She is too busy dancing in bikini flippers and a zombie mask for some reason. And they aren't even by a lake. They're in the middle of the woods, and they've been drinking. And Shaggy is dressed like a track star. And he's wearing loafers. This is like a bizarre alien disco ritual. What fucking episode of Scooby-Doo was this? Anyway, back on track. Scooby-Doo and Katamari Damacy combined in my head to become Scooby-Doo Damacy, featuring Shaggy and Scooby rolling up balls of frightened hippies. They do this while running away from a guy in a fake costume, only to eventually unmask him in the end, and then listen to him complain about it. Alright, I think we just won the award for the most offensive panel at an anime convention ever. And to take your mind off of our entirely inappropriate humor long enough so that we don't get beaten up in the parking lot, here's an internet meme. Oh God, I'm going to hell.
Wait, you mean we're not already there?
These weren't the only things that got screwed up in my head during the making of Spoiler 3, though. For example, Rambo 1/2 is a story of Sylvester Stallone's personal life. Sometimes the only man up to doing a man's manly job is a man who turns into a woman when flashes in the water. And is up to having adventures with gun pandas. Hunter X Holic is a story of Gon Tanuki, a kid who finds his father by fighting spirits no one can see with a fishing pole. This is in order to gain his hunter's license from Yukilwa. The anime was really just a tie-in excuse for Captain Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, which is about people from parallel universes coming together to play soccer in attempts to win back fragments of Zidane's soul.
Oh. Again. One more.
Spice and Wolf's Reign is about furries who are searching for furries in the land of furries while trading with other furries and the girls of flowers. And furries!
Yay.
Yeah, furries. Hi, Mom. Bleach Girl is the story of Momo, a decently popular girl with flaming orange hair who becomes a god of death to protect the people she loves. Physically. She receives her powers from Kairi, a true Shinigami whose brother Ryo is a gigantic dick who fights with rose petals. Kairi and Momo sort of fall for each other, which causes a love triangle with Toji, the ditzy guy who summons fairies. And then there's Sai, Momo's rival, who controls a sword of lies and false pregnancies. This is almost as fucked up as the giant smoking poison zombie space caterpillar baby with swords coming out of its neck. Fist of the Lucky Star. It's about girls who are so cute your head explodes. The main character is known for doing something cute and then spouting his catchphrase, "You're already gay." It later had spin-off series, Outlaw Lucky Star, which was about annoyingly cute space pirates, and Shadow Lucky Star, which was about raping cannibals. The Da Vinci Code Geass is about a British student who hates his dad and uncovers horrible secrets about the Church of England for his blind sister. He ends up fighting against his best friend, a self-flagellating albino. Now featuring Tom Hanks as Zero in his best role since Mermaid Forrest Gump. The World Ends with Yu Yu Hakusho is about a bunch of dead kids with superpowers fighting against demons in a... Damn it! No, that's actually what both of them are about. Let me try this again. How about The World Ends with Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, I got this. The World Ends with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is about a bunch of kids playing an overly complicated... Fuck!
Speaking of disasters, El Hazard is not how you describe that traffic accident you had in but a series about a magical Middle Eastern influenced world and the Japanese people who accidentally wind up there. These 15-year-old high school students hold the keys to the universe. Makoto, his friend Nanami, and his rival Jinai are transported to the world of El Hazard along with their teacher Fujisawa. Once there, they discover they all gain special powers. Fujisawa has super strength, but only if he abstains from alcohol. Nanami has the power to see through magical illusions. Jinai can talk to the world's race of bug people, the